So our third morning in Chisinau basically was a very quiet one, coffees, breakfast, and then we decided to visit the shopping mall that we passed on the way into the city. If you have a look back on the first video of the 3 that I've done in Moldova, you'll see that we passed this big shopping centre, MallDova, clever play on words, and it was really spectacular. Nice water fountains outside. The day that we were here, there was actually some kind of Jurassic Park virtual experience thing going on. I think it was primarily for the children, but it looked quite fun. There are so many shops and stalls and things in the shopping mall. It's absolutely crazy. To think that they say Moldova is one of the poorest countries in Europe. It's just crazy when you go in. It's like a completely different world. It's absolutely huge in here as well, but really clean. I found that with a lot of shopping malls in Europe, particularly over in Eastern Europe. Always really clean and smell good, air conditioning. There's some more water fountains inside. They were very cool. So there's 4 floors inside the mall. So bring comfortable shoes with you if you want to explore around. There's so much to see, so many shops. To start off, we actually ventured downstairs. Primarily, we were just looking to see what was down here. Bag shops, pharmacies, but we ended up stumbling across this supermarket, Linella, I think it's pronounced. And it was just so nice in here. They had a really kind of nice food area when you went in. It was hot food as well as cold food, cakes and things. Coffees and cakes and sandwiches. Look at all this. It was so good and it looked so fresh. Some of the sweets and chocolates available in the supermarket here. So much to choose from. I was trying to find something to bring back as a present for people that I work with, but it took me ages just to decide on what to buy. So many options, so many choices. Of course, there was plenty of different beers to choose from as well. Moldovan beers and Romanian beers mainly. Obviously Moldova has very close links with Romania. The national language is Romanian. Eventually we made it up to the top floor, up to the food court. And again, this was absolutely crazy, the amount of options and different restaurants that were up here. I don't know how you could come into the mall and not go for something to eat. Up here as well is where they have cinema. Look, KFC. Just behind there you can see a restaurant called Andy's. We'll have a look there in a second because that's actually where we ate. But look at all the options. Obviously, McDonald's. It's there everywhere you go, aren't they? So this is where we decided to eat, in a restaurant called Andy's, and I got mushroom soup in bread. Look at this. This is from a fast food restaurant in a shopping mall. I mean, look how amazing this is. And it was absolutely delicious. Yeah, Andy's Express. Highly recommend it if you're ever in Moldova. It was so good. Just a reminder, guys, if you enjoyed any of the content that you've seen on my channel, perhaps you might consider giving it a like, maybe even subscribing to follow so you can see some more. So the next morning it was time for us to leave Chisinau and we had to get a taxi back to the airport. It was around 7 or 8 euros out to the airport. It wasn't particularly expensive. Here's a few shots from inside the departures area. Perfume shops, plenty of duty free and things like that. It's a very strange duty free area. You almost feel like you're in a zoo. You have all this balcony around, all the seats looking down. Everybody judging you, especially at 6 o'clock in the morning when you're trying to pick up alcohol. I never really find that airports are particularly cheap for alcohol anymore. Have you managed to get any bargains from the airport? Let me know down below. Just the last bit on the airport. It's actually more like a bus station. Look at this, all these gates. There's just buses lined up, no aeroplanes. The buses are there to take you to the airport, the aeroplane. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.